Welcome back, griddle cooking more. It's hot outside, sitting out on the patio. Today, we're not cooking, we're gonna talk about the Halo. So, did my first video on the Halo, just did my little overview on it, didn't cook on it, didn't do anything with it. So, since then, put some videos out, messed around with a lot. So today, let's talk about what I think about it after the time. Is it worth the $1,000 I spent on it? And all that. So, yes, it is worth $1,000 for sure. The quality is, it's the best quality constructed griddle that I've seen out there. I've looked at the Traeger, I own Blackstones, I got a local griddle, I've looked at other griddles. So in that segment or market, I think definitely Halo's got the top of the line griddle. So if you're on the fence about buying it and you're wanting to spend the money on more premium griddle, or griddle, not grill, griddle, definitely go with the Halo. It's pretty badass. So let's go check it out.
Hey, this is Doug with Griddle Cooking More. Just stopping by to tell you about a couple things. First thing is I started a Facebook group called Halo Elite Griddles and More. So if you're a Halo owner or interested in purchasing a Halo, definitely check it out. And then second off, after I started doing videos with my Halo griddle on YouTube and started this Facebook page or group, Halo did reach out to me and we started talking back and forth. So about a week and a half ago, I had an idea, you know what, let's see if they'll do a discount code for me, you know, that I can share with my Facebook group and also my YouTube channel, because I get a lot of people to both that are interested in purchasing a griddle and just out there looking for information, as we all do. So. And when I purchased my griddle, there wasn't really any information out there on it, but I just bought it on a whim because it looked badass, which thankfully it turned out it was badass and I love the griddle. So, but anyways, back to the discount code. So they did agree on doing it, so they did provide me a discount code. Now this discount code I got, it actually went live today, and this discount code is good for 10% off, and it's anything on their website, on the Halo Products website. So not only do they have griddles, and if you don't know or if you have looked at their website, they do also have a line of pellet grills, and then they also have a pretty cool pizza oven too. So you can get 10% off any of that, so you can get you a griddle, you can buy all three, whatever, and it's also good for accessories and all that good stuff. So the discount code that we did set up is Doug10, so that's D-O-U-G, my name, 10, and it's all caps. So you just use that at checkout when you're purchasing whatever you want on there. And also, I was just on the website the other day looking. They just added onto the website Halo t-shirts. So I'm actually going to get one of those ordered up. So if you want a Halo t-shirt, they do. I just happened to notice it on there. I think yesterday, maybe the day before. So get on the website, get you a Halo t-shirt and get 10% off that also. So, but that's it. Just wanted to tell you about those couple things. So back to the video.
So the first thing we'll talk about is I got the cover for it, the Halo cover. So let's check that out since I got it on there. This cover, the top of it is got some type of, I don't know if it's a plastic liner or something there, something a little sturdy there on there. Maybe protect it from hail or something, I don't know. It's got this little softer material that stretches over the side tables. Now you can lower these side tables down or fold them in and that stays on there. I don't have a snap, but you got a little thing there and an adjustable strap there. So if you're in a super high windy area, you can strap it down. There's one on the other side. And then for the grease trap back here, they got a nice thing that slides over it and protects it real good and keeps the water and all that stuff out. So good job on that. So the only thing weird about this cover is it doesn't, cover the base of the griddle, but I mean, it does its job. So probably my one concern would be is I know on the Blackstone, my base pretty much faded out, so I kind of call it a gray stone now because after a while I got tired of covering it and didn't care about it. So just put the hard cover on it and that was it. So it's kind of gray like my patio is. So that'd be my one thing, how they cover there, what's on there, and how's that going to hold up to the sun. Now I will be getting putting in a pavilion here, kind of where it sits over this whole area, so it will be somewhat protected from sunlight, I guess, wherever I put it. So, which that will help if it does become an issue for fading. So, all right, so let me get this thing uncovered, and then we'll talk about it some more. There she is, all in her glory. So, I guess the first thing to talk about is the quality of it. So, that hood, so it's most griddles I've seen, even the Traeger, it's pretty much like almost a flimsy metal. I mean, my Loco's somewhat flimsy, but not as bad as Blackstone's. Now, Blackstone did improve it on their newer ones, so they put some supports in there, because the first ones that came out were super flimsy. And I had an older Pro series too, so that one was kind of flimsy. But this thing, all the way to the handle, even not to bash Traeger or other grills, but I went and looked at the Traeger at Home Depot, and even the handle, you know, this handle's just way more sturdy. It just, I don't know. That's just me, but anyways. So nice handle, and it's heavy, so, and it's insulated. So the first thing that it reminds me of is my Weber Genesis, which if you have a Weber gas grill, you know how heavy duty those things are in comparison to a lot of the other ones that they sell, except for the higher ends like Napoleon and some of the, you know, the nicer. There's definitely some high-end grills out there that are definitely comparable and better than the Weber. So, but that's the first thing it reminds me of. Another cool factor, which I don't know if many griddles have this, but is it's got a warming rack on there, which is set up there, or you can undo it and mount it up there. So great feature. You can cook with the hood down, no restrictions. That is a thing with a lot of other griddles. My Loco, I don't know if you can, it doesn't really say, so I couldn't tell you 100% if you could. I never really did with it too much. But with this griddle, I have done it, so that's great. The griddle top here, super heavy duty. I would guess if I had a scale, I'd kind of weigh it. I'd wanted to weigh my Loco, my Blackstone 36-inch, and this one to get a comparison. But when I had this thing off, just the bracing on the back is like, you know, double or triple the size bracing of the other griddles. So I've had this griddle up to 850 degree surface temp, no warping, no nothing. So, and also, if you've done any research on it, it's recessed in, and now this thing's even recessed in more than the Traeger is. So it recesses in and sits flush. So wind is not an issue. Which being recessed in, that helps contain the heat in there, which allows you to get that higher temperatures. Now, I know there's concerns about low temps on it, so you do, on the Loco, you do got, or not the Loco, on the Halo, my bad. So on the Halo, as far as low temps, you know, you gotta kind of work off your preheat, so you don't want to turn this thing on low and come back in 20 minutes because it's going to be over 500 degrees. So you got to be conscious about that. I've been playing around with it. I know if I heat mine up on low for 8 minutes, I'm sitting at about 300 degrees. Throw some food on there, it helps moderate and keep it within that range. I mean, obviously it's going to heat up. It's not thermostatically controlled, but keeps it in the range I want. Does a good job for what I'm cooking so far. I haven't had any issues. You can even have two. I actually did some deep frying this other day, making a video. And I had the two left burners on high, closed the lid, or partially whatever I was heating the oil up, left these two burners on the left off, and I needed to cook some ground beef. So once I got done frying, I was making a Mexican pizza. You'll probably see that video out if you follow my channel. That'll be coming out at some point. But anyway, so when I got done frying the tortillas, took the pan of grease off, I shut everything down. So just off the residual heat on the left-hand side, I cooked sauteed onions and cooked ground beef to make my taco meat for my Mexican pizza. Didn't turn the grill on at all for that. So heat retention is definitely badass on this, way better than other griddles. I know as far as my Blackstone, if I do a round of smash burgers on it, if I try to go straight back and do it over the same spots, I'm not going to achieve that Maillard reaction that everybody's striving for, to get that nice crust and to make that smash burger what it is. So it doesn't happen. Now with this bad boy, it gets hot, holds the heat, you know, it doesn't drop down that much and it recovers quick. So you can do some rounds of smash burgers on it. So especially this griddle, I'd super recommend if you're using it in like a pop-up kind of vending type deal or something like that. You know, you got a little pop-up stand at a food market, you're cooking on it. If you get something really good, you're busy, you're cranking them out, this griddle's going to be badass for that. So that's a plus to it. Shelves on it. Shelves are decent. Not the strongest, not the worst. They do the job. They do fold down. I've heard some people complain about, you know, how it tapers in. Why don't they make it wider? You know, more space is always a bonus for sure. I'm not going to deny that. So they give you a little magnetic leveler there, so you can set that on your griddle top to level it. Your casters are swivel, or you can extend them out or whatever to level your griddle out. And it even gives you a little magnetic wrench that fits down there, so you can do the leveling. 4 burners on this one. Halo also makes a 3-burner, a 2-burner, and a single burner tabletop model. All of them have the dual zone cooking, so each burner's got 2 zones. You can cook 1 zone or 2. You can mix it up. Also, what's cool about it, you can take it off the stand and you can put it on tabletop. It's got feet down there, which you can see right there, and are adjustable feet. So, and usually I need to take the stickers off when I built it. I haven't even got around to doing that. So, and as I talked before in the original video, nice size grease trap, so I do like that. It's holds plenty in there. If you're cooking a ton of bacon or stuff, you don't have to worry of filling up, so that's a plus. Propane holders works good, keeps that in there. I like that. So overall construction, great job on this griddle. Cooking does a great job too. So as far as my thought, I mean, really, when I think about it, you know, it's if you ask me what don't I like about it, I mean, really, there's nothing I don't like about it. I'd say one thing, I guess, I mean, it doesn't have it, so I can't complain about it, but I wish it had a paper towel holder, so that's a nice deal. I give props to Loco. They got the best paper towel holder, because theirs got one and it's got a spring-loaded thing that holds your paper towels so they don't blow away. So I've had the Blackstones with them, and then nice wind and your paper towels unrolling. So that would be cool to have some type of paper towel holder on there or something like that. That would be definitely cool. So that'd be probably one negative for me, but other than that, this griddle's totally worth it. I'd spend the money on it. I'd buy one again. So if anybody's out there looking, get one. You know, you won't regret it. It does a great job. So, and then let's talk about some accessories. I showed you the cover on there. When Blackstone back in the day came out, the rear grease trap there, everybody had an issue with doing stir fries or whatever. You're working stuff around and it's flying around on the griddle, losing stuff out the back. So they have 2 little grates, or grease trap gates, I guess you'd call it. You can just slide it over, so that one completely blocks it off. And then you can slide this one over, and then that one's so you can still push some grease and stuff through it. So, good idea. Halo coming out with that. I think Blackstone may have that out now. I'm not sure, but I remember I think someone came out. The original one was called the Griddle Goalie. So, aftermarket company developed that up. So they came through. Definitely a good idea for the rear grease, and especially on this one, it's got a lot bigger spot back there to shove stuff out the back than the other griddles do. So you definitely want that. Give me a second here, and then I got the Elite Griddle tool set, so we're going to break that out and kind of show you the utensils and stuff they got. So we'll be back. All right, here we go. The Elite Griddle kit. So this is their biggest kit they got out. They do have a smaller one on their website. You have to check that out. But this one includes, you got tongs, you got 2 spatula / type scoops. You got a spatula there, serrated, not serrated, but a beveled edge. You got a second spatula there with almost like a knife cutting edge, and then a serrated edge. And then you got a scraper with a squeegee, and you have 2 squirt bottles. So let's check them out. So one thing Halo did is they put magnets in them, so they fit in those little grooves on that table. So they had a thought process there with that. So it holds them in there like that. So let's just take a little better look at them. So you got your spatulas here, super heavy duty. It's got a nice edge there on it. Well, actually, even this side's even sharper, so pretty sharp. So scraping stuff up this way be good. And a nice beveled edge there. This one here got also a nice edge, and it's rated so you can actually do a little cutting with it. So pretty cool. Got a pretty big ass pair of tongs there. Remind me of like old barbecue tongs, you know, for your old school grill you used to get. You get the giant long spatula and that. So pretty cool. That way you ain't burning your hands. You got this bad boy cranked up. Then you got your shovels. I call them like a shovel, but not sure what the official name is. But anyways, beveled edge on the inside, but when you're doing stir fry or something like that, or fried rice or something big, you can pick that up and dump it in your thing. Beveled edge there, so that's going to be a handy tool, I think. And last but not least, you got the scraper, so that's got a nice beveled edge, and it's got a squeegee on the back side. And then also, if I didn't bring back up, which I talked about in the first video, if you've never seen anything on the Halo yet, and this is your first one, there's a squeegee there. So when you're pushing stuff in there, you can take your, so you get the stuff off the top of your spatula. But now you got a squeegee here to help get that water and stuff, and then a nice scraper. So excited about trying this out. All I ever use is 6-inch paint scraper from the hardware store. So, and I use it as a spatula a lot too. So that's my tool. But now I got some fancier stuff here. So I think Halo did a nice job on the tool set here. Obviously I got to put them in use and then see how they do, which I'll be doing that in the future here. Oh, and last but not least, I didn't talk about the squirt bottle. So nice squirt bottle with a lid there. Take the lid off. So the cool thing is it's got that little thing that kind of blocks it off, so you knock it over with the lid off, it's not going to spill. You put a little air pressure in it, and if you can look in there, it opens it up, and you got your squirt bottle, and you can cap it off. So nice. I love the squirt bottle, so I'm excited to use those. But that is it for the utensils and accessories on it. So off the bat, for a new company, I think they've done a good job. Came out with some heavy duty stuff. Everything on here looks built to last. So props to Halo on this one. That's it. So all in all, I'm happy. Can't complain. $1,000 well spent. Best built griddle on the market, in my opinion, and I think and some others. So some other YouTubers have them out there, checking them out. Gallery Backyard. Tommy over there, he's got one. I know he's digging it a lot. Neil at Flat Top King, he's got one. He's only put a couple videos out, so I know he's got some a lot of cool ideas, I'm sure, up his sleeve, and things he wants to try out. Because the cool thing about this griddle, it's able to do things other ones can't. So kind of opens up a lot of possibilities. So everybody out there that's getting them, and especially on YouTube, they're going to be doing all kinds of crazy stuff with them. So, and same with me. So just trying out of the box things with it, you know, that you can do with it. But that's it. So I'm happy. That's my update. I'm happy with it. Can't complain. But that is it for this video. I just wanted to give a little update. I know this thing's gaining popularity out there, and people are out there shopping and looking for them. So and checking them out and getting on the internet and reading about them, and then want to get you know, some information on them and stuff. And then I just want to give a little feedback on it after cooking on it a while. So yeah, for me, it's done everything I wanted to. Smash burgers, smash taco burgers, stir fry I've done on it. Cooked pizzas on it, so done it. I've made biscuits on the warming rack with it. But you know, I'll be doing some videos with that stuff. I messed around with a lot. I didn't record it, but just playing around with it. So, but yeah, it does everything I need it to do, and with some more possibilities. So that will do it for this one. So until next time, I'm out.